Hello, hello, hello. So, my husband and I had been talking one day, and he was talking about how he had been studying the Proverbs 31 woman, and um, and he was. I'm trying to see how I should word this. Anyhow, he was expressing how, in his study of the Proverbs 31 woman, and in comparison, I guess, to me, or how it fit me, or how it didn't fit me. I'm a good listener. I listen. I don't reject things that people say initially. Not all things. Some things, automatic. You can just be like, nah, I don't receive it. But sometimes, you have to examine what is actually being said, process it, go through it, question. And so, in order for me to do that, I was like, let me open up Proverbs 31. Let me study Proverbs 31 and then see where I am in, well, I guess it would be in comparison, like measuring up, because I guess it is an example or model of the character that we as Christian women should possess, right? So I said, let me study this for myself and, you know, see. So I want you to stay tuned for more information regarding the Proverbs 31 woman. And I want you to think about that for yourself as far as what your understanding of her character is. And do you possess those character traits? And if you do not possess some of them, how can you desire them? How can you achieve those character traits? Because it is beneficial. It is good for you to be that virtuous woman. Me too. I'm not just saying you, me too. But I wouldn't necessarily allow or accept someone saying that you're not, if you know that in various ways you are. So, anyhow, we're always a work in progress. We're always a work in progress. It's not something that we're going to see perfection in ourselves while we're on this side of the earth, put it this way, in the land of the living. We're being perfected daily. We're constantly going through the sanctification process. I do believe, it requires intentionality to know that there's areas of growth. The issue becomes if you are either not aware of your need for growth in specific areas or your resistance to grow in specific areas. But I think we should always be willing to listen, to hear others, or to, like I said, I always examine. If somebody says something, I examine it or whatever, because the saying that the truth hurts, sometimes it does hurt when people are actually telling you something that's actually true about yourself. But it's sometimes that's hard to accept. But I always like to listen to what somebody's saying, examine it, and seeing if there's any truth in what it's saying. And if there is, then what am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about it? And that's what you can ask yourself. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to do anything? Some you can pray over and then take action or inaction. But I would say take action. You know, if you know it's something that's going to be for your good, and anything that's good for you is going to benefit those that's around you, you and everyone around you. So, you know, it's one of those things where I think it's very important. So I am actually going to be looking for something, a material to purchase, and then something to give away that's about the Proverbs 31 woman. So if you have any ideas, let me know, because I'm planning to make a purchase or so in the next week. All right. Take care. Be blessed.